All right, now we should have things straightened out. We go to the third inning as Luis Cruz leads things off. Ball one, up and away on him. No score as we start the third inning here tonight. Apologies for the technical issue between frames. Here's a ball inside on him. It's 2-0. Revs force Britton into deep pitch counts each of the first two times they faced him. 4 walks in the first meeting, the 2-0. And it's a called strike, outside corner. Britton's been pretty sharp early tonight, though. Revs have hit him around in both meetings. Here's the 2-1. And a swing and a foul tip back against the screen. Cruz, Witherspoon, and Mitchell coming up here in the third inning. Cruz at 220 with a home run, 17 driven in. And Britton fires home. And a swing and a smash foul roped into the seats in left. It careens out to the left fielder, Strasburger. And Cruz just put a hurtin' on a seat back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Britton steps off. And now comes home. And a check swing in the dirt. Tag is applied by the catcher, Lyon. Strikeout number 2 on the night for Britton. And just past 7 o'clock, we'll pause for station identification.
First in York, first in sports. Your only local sports station. The new Sports Radio 1350, WOYK, York, Pennsylvania.
1 down here in the top of the third. Here is Travis Witherspoon. And first pitch to him, it is in for a strike. Witherspoon back in center tonight. Came in the middle of the game last night when Dotel had to exit. And the next one missing down and in. 1-1 the count. Dotel was just fine. It was a little back work that he had done. Pitch to Spoon. He slams it off the glove of Britton, and it deflects into center, a base hit. He's hitting 1,000 here in the second half. And that one a rocket back up the middle, glanced off the pitcher's glove, and on into center. Now he is a 1-out base runner. Jared Mitchell to the plate. Mitchell a foul out to the catcher, his first time up tonight. Revs with their second hit. They have the only 2 hits of the game thus far. Britton the pitch, and it's tapped foul, first base side. No balls, 1 strike. No score here in the third inning tonight. Britton, who made it to the big leagues with the Red Sox. He's 28 years old, 6'2", 220. Blue Crabs got him from Bridgeport, the player dispersal draft. Move to first, and Witherspoon back standing. Last year out of the bullpen, 4-1 with a 3.68 ERA for Bridgeport. And struggled a bit as a starter this season. Now he's ready. Here's the 0-1, and it misses inside, a fastball. Last time out, lost for the 3rd time in 5 starts. He lost 5-2 at New Britain, 4 2/3, 4 runs, walked 4 in that one. He does have plenty of starting experience, over 100 starts in his career. Now the 1-1, and that misses low. He was drafted out of high school, 23rd round of the Red Sox in 2007. Grew up in Waco, Texas. Now the stretch. behind Mitchell, the 2-1, and it's a balk call, no pitch. And either the first base or the third base called it. Either Grasso or Worthington, one of the base umpires, and it was a very quick set. And it might have been as simple as him not setting his hands and pausing. It was quick, almost a bounce of the hands. So Witherspoon to second on a balk. With one out in the inning, here's the stretch. Revs looking for the first run of the night. And the 2-1, swing and a miss. Breaking ball there. No score here in the third, and we've now had a catcher's interference and a balk in the last 2 half innings. A strange start in that sense. Now Britton ready, the 2-2. And a swing and a foul back. Got in on Mitchell's hands, but loops it back over the netting. Britton got called up to the majors in 2013. The Red Sox won the World Series that year. He was in the middle of a pretty good year at Double-A Portland as a starter. Eastern League All-Star. And got called up, moved to the bullpen at the big league level. It was another 2-2. And a ground ball toward the middle. Witherspoon doesn't go. Second baseman Rosario fields and throws to first. Looks like Witherspoon saying, "My bad, I think he misread it." And the ball was hit behind him toward the middle, but he got back to second, and he might have been fooled with where the middle infielders were there. And ordinarily on that play, he would take off right away. It was near the bag at second, but it was hit behind him. A slow roller, and he looked into the dugout a few times, tapping his chest, saying, "My bad." And Rosario coming towards second to handle it. 2 down in the inning. Base hit with his speed still would score him. And here's Alexi. First pitch. It is a called strike, a slider. That is maybe less of a big deal with Witherspoon's speed than someone else, as long as it's a hit to the outfield somewhere. The 0-1, and it's inside off the glove of Lyon, and it goes to the backstop. Witherspoon moves up, and that now is where it hurts, at least for the moment. That's a pass ball, and Witherspoon goes to third, but would have been scoring on that play. A ball and a strike on Casilla. Perhaps they will still find a way to bring him home. Looks like the bumper boats are in use in left center. Last time we were here, the pool was the color of antifreeze. Looks nice and blue tonight. The pitch, swinging a chopper to third. One big hop to Nina. He's got it, throws it across to first, and the inning is over. And the Revs do not score in the third. No runs, 1 hit, and a man left at third base. We go to the bottom half of the third inning. York nothing, Southern Maryland nothing.
Rudders has all your favorite seafood options. Tavern battered cod sandwich, crispy fried shrimp with bada bing dipping sauce, flavorful crab and corn chowder, just to name a few. Rudders Seafood. One try and you'll be hooked. Rudders. Why go anywhere else for seafood?
Feelings of stress, sadness, or anxiousness can be signs of depression or other mental health issues that should be addressed. If life seems too difficult to manage, Presley Ridge can help. Call Presley Ridge today, and our team of compassionate mental health professionals will help you enjoy your life again. Presley Ridge offers mental health services for all ages in York and Harrisburg. Make an appointment today. Call 717-845-6624 or visit presleyridge.org/outpatient.
Remember rushing to the newspaper in the morning to read all about that Revs game from the night before? Yeah, that was a long time ago. We barely remember that, too. Sports Radio 1350 is your home for local sports, and we're taking care of that news void in your life. Get your York Revolution game articles delivered right to your inbox every morning, courtesy of WOYK. Simply log on to YorkRevolution.com and click to sign up to receive daily game recaps right to your inbox. Keep up to date every day as the York Revolution go for another Atlantic League title. We're your source for local sports. Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Rutter's Hot Dog Extravaganza is here. Rutter's Kunzler hot dogs and brand new corn dogs are only 2 for $2. Our amazing Kunzler bacon wrapped cheddar dogs and sausages are only 2 for $4. Earn 2 cents on fuel for every deal purchase. Must scan rewards card. Rutter's, why go anywhere else?
This is Luke Westfall. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revs. Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
At the bottom half of the third inning, no score here early on tonight from Southern Maryland. And Mitch Atkins back to work. And who knows, maybe things play out differently with a runner at third, maybe different pitch selection or whatnot, but Revs will feel like a run got away that inning as Lyon takes outside. David Lyon's been the backup catcher. He's played in 6 games, at least of late he has. He's been a recent addition. He swings here, pops it straight up. Cruz looking, throws the mask away, over to his left, to the right of home plate, and he's got it. He was facing us. Going to his left, to our right, over toward the first base on deck area. And Lyon fouls out to his catching counterpart tonight. 1 out here in the third inning. Lyon backing up Austin Green behind the plate for Southern Maryland. Here is Francisco Rosario, who had a walk-off hit against the Revs a couple of weeks ago here. The first pitch is a called strike, outside corner. I guess now it's 3 weeks ago. Time does fly. 3 weeks ago tonight, the Revs started a series here. Breaking ball hooks down and in. That missed. Rosario hitting at .235. No homers, 4 driven in 13 games played. 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Good breaking ball from Atkins there, in by the back foot. Rosario, switch hitter, batting from the left. Atkins ready, he deals. And a ground ball skidding up the middle and a base hit. Blue Crabs with their first hit of the night. And Atkins squatting down, frustrated. He missed his spot. He was upset with himself. Ahead 2 strikes, but Rosario gets on. He's been a little bit of a pest for the Revs. We mentioned the walk-off hit that he had a few weeks back. He was robbed on great double play turned by the Revs a couple innings before that. That game went extras. It was supposed to be 7, went 9. Now here's Strasburger back at the top. He pokes one on the ground up the middle, takes Dent right to second, and he fires to first. An inning-ending double play. Rolled right off the end of the bat toward the second base bag, and Dent running towards second. The ball took him right onto the bag. Stepped on it with his left foot as he unloaded the throw. It's a 6-3 double play. No runs, 1 hit, none left. We'll go to the 4th, still scoreless.
Tired of hearing that music? Especially when you already have that same ice cream in your freezer. Try something new and amazing with Tropical Shaved Ice. On Monday morning after the big company event, do you want the buzz down the hall to be, how awesome was this year's company picnic? Then crush boredom and bring on Kona Ice with over 32,000 flavor combinations. This is not your typical lackluster snow cone. Their flavors are bold and delicious. Fuzzy Navel, Margarita, Blue Hawaiian. Kona Ice is dairy-free, gluten-free, and they even offer flavors that are sugar and dye-free. No party is too big or too small, they can serve up to 1,000 people per hour. They have party packages starting as low as $100. To add more excitement to your next event, find them online.
At Donegal, we understand there are many costs associated with running a business. That's why Donegal works with you to provide quality insurance products based on your business needs, and why we deliver that insurance at a price to fit your budget. Call your local independent Donegal agent today and discover why, when it comes to insurance for your business, Donegal is a better value. Contact Coatman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Coatman. Coatman Kunkel Insurance.
Local sports on WOYK are brought to you by Maple Donuts, a family tradition since 1946.
The Baltimore Baseball Show with Dan Connolly, right here on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK, York.
Head of the fourth, no score. And the Revs with the heart of the order coming up. Wellington Dotel will lead things off. Dotel a single up the middle, his first time tonight. Mesa and Cuevas to follow. And Britton ready to go. First pitch is swung on, hit in the air, right center. Long run for Sonko, the right fielder, carrying deep, but he runs it down. Onto the warning track in deep right center. And Sonko got a good jump on it. Dotel retired on one pitch, but it was allowed. First out. And in probably all but two ballparks in this league, this one included, that would be a home run. That would be an opposite field shot if it was not here or Sugarland. Here is Melky Mesa. First pitch, fastball, over for a strike. He popped up his first time. Mesa hitting up around 440 his last 18 games. He takes down low here. It's a ball and a strike. Two-run single that gave the Revs the lead for good last night, giving him 15 driven in his last 12. 1-1, and a swing and a drive, deep left field, and it is gone! Melky Mesa, another home run. This one down the line in left field, and the Revs have struck first tonight. It's a 1-0 lead here in the top of the fourth inning. As he drills another one, his 7th of the year, and as he gets healthy, there may not be a better hitter in the league right now. His 7th home run. He has been absolutely scorching hot. And he opens the scoring tonight. 1-0 York here in the top of the fourth. Here's Cuevas as he looks at a first pitch strike. Just a nice, easy swing. Got it airborne, and it took off. Couple of steps inside the pole in left. Pitch, it is popped up, foul ground. The catcher Lyon heading over to his right and called off by Devin Rodriguez, scampering all the way in from first, right in front of the Revs dugout entrance. He came a long way to call off the catcher, but makes a basket grab for out number 2. Now Mesa, that home run, it got up, down the line, and stayed straight. Didn't hook. We mentioned he's up around 440 the last 18. Now has 5 home runs and 16 driven in his last 13 games. Hitting for power here lately as well. Here's Burgess. Play him to Poole. He tried to check first pitch, and the plate ump Speranza says he went. Strike 1. So Mesa right now, unless Jordani Valdespin's got a couple of hits already, Mesa at this very moment. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a bouncing ball to second. Rosario to his left, gloves the hop, throws to first to end the inning. But if Mesa had enough plate appearances right now, he'd probably be number 1 in the league in hitting based on adding another base hit right there. There may not be a better hitter in the league right now, and certainly not one hotter. 1-0, the Revs lead it as we go to the bottom half of the fourth.
Brimmer has been York's license and notary specialist since 1969. An approved online messenger for PennDOT, it offers registration and driver's license renewals, online title transfers, money orders, and notary service, all with a friendly staff that guarantees your satisfaction. For more information on Brimmer's convenient hours and fast service, call 717-699-1060 in York or visit them on the web at brimmers.com. Brimmer Fast Licensing and Notary Service with 4 convenient locations in York and Lancaster.
Shipley Energy is more than just an energy company. We're a family tradition. Our goal is to provide outstanding customer service and to make energy easy for you. From heating oil and propane to natural gas and electricity, our team can help. We also offer HVAC services, installation, maintenance, and service plans to keep your home safe and comfortable. In addition, our team can improve the quality of water in your home. To learn more, visit ShipleyEnergy.com or call 855-5-SHIPLEY. We make energy easy.
You trust AAA to work at every mile. But AAA doesn't just cover your car. They can also cover your home. AAA Home Insurance protects every square foot. And when you add AAA Home Insurance to AAA Auto Insurance, you get more protection and more savings. Insurance that's not just insurance. Talk to your local AAA insurance agent today or visit AAA.com to learn more about AAA Home Insurance.
This is Paul Fletcher. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revs, Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
One nothing on the heels of Mesa's home run, his 7th of the year. Revs in front, bottom fourth here in the second half opener tonight. Edwin Garcia leads off. He skies the first pitch, shallow right. Casilla out from second, and he called for it early and drifting back makes the grab in front of Mitchell, who wanted a piece of that too. Mitchell fakes throwing the ball in. Casilla actually does throw the ball in. And there's one away here in the bottom of the fourth. Mitchell will fill in for Alexi on the All-Star squad. And if Mesa would have gotten back healthy to do what he's doing, maybe even just a week sooner, he might be headed there too. Here is Devin Rodriguez. First pitch is over for a strike, a changeup from Atkins. Rodriguez a fly out to left his first time. Atkins nods yes. Pitch is grounded foul, first base side, 0-2. Last time that the Revs were here, they dropped 3 out of 4. 3 weekends ago. And you're 5-3 against Southern Maryland this season. Started 4-0. Winning 2 here, 2 in York. Pitch is a jam shot, punched up the middle at second. Casilla on a hop, and he throws and got him. Rodriguez jammed, and he fisted it on one hop toward the bag at second. Alexi got there, played it on a hop. A little trouble getting it out of the glove the first time, but stayed with it and made an accurate throw. 2 down here in the fourth. And Atkins, only 2 strikeouts so far, pitching to contact, but for the most part, weak contact. And that's a good formula right there. Here's Corey Vaughn, who probably hit the hardest ball. Lining out in left center, first time up. First pitch here, he foul tips it back to the netting. Revs a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the fourth. Malky Mesa's home run in the top half of this inning. The 0-1, and it's right in at the knees. Atkins pounding the zone, and he's ahead 0-2. He has been in command here in the early going again tonight. He now has a lead to work with. He deals, and it missed down low, 1-2. Good spot there. Cutter down out of the zone. Maybe get the guy trying to protect a bit too much. The 1-2, and it breaks way outside. Atkins, little walk behind the rubber there, maybe upset with the execution of that pitch. He yanked it a bit. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he's ready to go. He kicks, fires, and a foul back to the netting. And after those last 2, a cutter and then the curve, went back to the fastball hard in. Vaughn able to catch up enough, though, to foul it. 2-2 it stays. Atkins again ready, the pitch, and a swing and a pop foul. This will carry back and out of play. Corey Vaughn grew up around big league clubhouses. His dad, 15-year major league vet Greg Vaughn, but Greg said he never pushed his son to play. Corey found the love for the game on his own. He was drafted by the Mets as he asked for time and backs out of University of San Diego. San Diego, one of the teams his dad played for. Here's a swing and a miss. Atkins goes up and away and strikes him out. 3rd strikeout of the night for Mitch, and it's a 1-2-3 4th inning. Pop-up, ground out, strikeout. And it's on to the 5th here tonight in the second half opener. York 1, Southern Maryland nothing.
Have you heard? Royal Farms has gotten the national culinary recognition it deserves. Yeah, in Food and Wine magazine's article, 10 gas station foods across the country that are worth the detour, they put Royal Farms' world-famous chicken at the top of the list. Well, we've always known that Royal Farms has the best fried chicken, but now the whole world knows. So hurry into a Royal Farms to pick up some of their nationally recognized world-famous chicken before the world beats a path to their door. Royal Farms, real fresh, real fast.
If you own a tractor-trailer business, then you know the cost of having your rig down instead of on the road. Rivers Truck Center in Red Lion keeps your trucks on the road by providing a one-stop shop for all your trucking needs. Rivers handles full-service truck sales and carries a full line of parts for all makes and models, has their own full-service collision center, and provides 24-hour emergency towing and roadside assistance. Check out riverstruck.com for more info. There's a reason Rivers Truck Center has been in business for over 40 years. They really do care.
It is easy being green. In York County, trash is safely managed at a waste-to-energy facility where it is used as fuel to produce electricity. The electricity generated from trash is enough to power 20,000 homes. That's enough to light the entire city of York. Learn more at www.ycswa.com. Garbage is power.
This is Ryan Dent. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revs, Sports Radio 1350, WOYK, first in York, first in sports.
Head of the 5th, Revs lead at 1-0 on the Malky Mesa home run last inning. It'll be Ryan Dent to lead things off for York. He hit one deep in right center, but flied out his first time. Put a charge into it, though. Second half opener tonight. Revs and Crabs play again tomorrow, same time. We'll be on at 6:15. First pitch is over for a strike on Dent. He was with Britton in the minors. Both came up in the Red Sox system. Dent, a first rounder, the 0-1. And he swings, pops it up foul, back and out of play. Dent from Long Beach, California, first round pick in 2007 of the Red Sox. 62nd overall, compensation round pick. Out of Wilson High School. Here's the 0-2. And a backdoor slider, strike called. He is rung up. And does not argue it. One down here in the fifth. Third strikeout for Britton tonight. Ryan Dent and Zach Wilson both went to Wilson High School. I'll have to ask Zach if that's a relative that it was named after. Here's Luis Cruz. First pitch is foul tip back to the netting. And Cruz a strikeout his first time. Actually, you know what? I think it was Woodrow Wilson High School, so that's where the naming came from. Britton with the 0-1, and it's over for a strike. On our WellSpan Sports Medicine injury report, Zach not in there tonight, did play the last two games. There's the wind and pitch. It bounced up there in front of the plate. Zach coming back from the groin pull, which had kept him out since almost when the Revs were here last. Played a game or two after that last visit 3 weeks ago and had been sidelined since. And the pitch, and it's a called third strike. Another backdoor cutter, and Cruz is frozen on it. 2 up, 2 down, both on strikeouts looking, and Britton painting with a couple of perfect pitches this inning. Revs also with Jay Goss, Frank DeGiulio Jr. out for the year with the elbow surgeries. Tyler Clark is getting close to a return from that bum thumb. Here's Witherspoon. First pitch is down low. He singled his first time. Drilled one off of Britton's glove and up the middle. The 1-0. It is a called strike. He squats down, watching it cross the plate. I think sometimes when you do that, the ump might be more likely to call the strike. It's the pitch, and it's swung on, dribbled foul, third base side. It's almost like, and you can't fault him for doing it. He's trying to get a good look, but it's almost like when you acknowledge that it's close, the plate ump's more likely to give it to the pitcher. And here's a called third. Same pitch. Britton, another backdoor cutter or slider, whatever he wishes to call it. And on 3 of those this inning, he gets 3 strikeouts looking. 1, 2, 3. He froze all 3 on the exact same pitch. Now we go to the bottom of the 5th tonight. Here in Waldorf, it remains a 1-0 Revs lead.
Hey, it's the good-looking genius at Broadway Transmission. You know what really grinds my gears? Perfectly good cars being thrown away just because the transmission went bad. My mind slips into overdrive when someone says,
I'll just get a new car before I spend that kind of money on a transmission.
What? According to Kelley Blue Book, the average price of a new car is $32,000. Now you're going to finance that, right? There's another $6,000 to $8,000. And if you drive it off the showroom floor, it loses 20% of its value immediately. Don't forget, you also have to pay sales tax, higher insurance rates, title and registration fees, and come up with $600, $700, $800 a month depending on your interest rates for 5 years. And remember, you will still have to pay for the upkeep of the car, brakes, tires, wipers, fluids, etc. Stop! Trade your transmission, not your car.
Thanks, good-looking genius.
You're welcome, ma'am. Broadway Transmission. We'll get your shift together and save you all that dough. Visit us on the web at BroadwayTrans.com or stop in and see how it's done.
Does your wealth advisor know how you take your coffee? At Smith, Mayer & Little Wealth Advisory Group, we genuinely get to know our clients, from their interests, goals, and dreams, right down to how they like their coffee. By understanding our clients on a personal level, we help them make wise financial decisions. In us, you will find a trusted confidant dedicated to your financial success. Smith, Mayer & Little, a wealth of knowledge about wealth. Get to know us over a cup of coffee or visit us at financialjava.com.
Janney Montgomery Scott LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
This is Chang Choi, athletic trainer of the York Revolution. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revs, Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
One nothing, Revs on top as we go to the bottom half of the fifth here tonight. Angela Sonko will lead it off for Southern Maryland. Here's Atkins' first pitch, and it's bounce foul off the plate and back behind the plate. No balls and a strike. Sonko is 0 for 0 at the plate tonight. Reached on a catcher's interference in the second inning. As some sunshine appears. It's been cloudy all day. 0-1. And it slipped from Atkins, sailed outside, a changeup. A little bit of sunlight showing up on the grass in the outfield. On the 1-1. And a swing and a miss. A cutter exploding in under his hands. 5, 6, and 7 in the order due up. Sonko, Nina, Maddox. And Atkins grips it. He deals. And it misses high 2-2. Another changeup. Trying to use that a couple of times on the lefty this at bat, but hasn't been able to locate it in this AB. Here's the 2-2. And a breaking ball hit on the ground to short. Dan will hop over to his right a step, gets square to it, and makes the long throw to first in time. One down here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Tomorrow night, Logan Williamson against Brett Marshall. Marshall, the former Skeeter, was released. He's pitched well with Southern Maryland, his new team. Williamson coming off a win in relief last night. And Sunday at 2:05 will be on at 1:45. Dominic Severino against Casey Delgado. And then the All-Star break. Here is Angeles Nina, who looks at a ball inside. Nina hit into a fielder's choice to third, his first time up. Atkins the 1-0, and it's in tight. Nina leaning back. Nina with Bridgeport last year. Began this season with New Britain, but didn't fare so well. Was sent here. The 2-0 swings and pops it up. Right side of the infield. Alexi is out into the outfield grass from second, and he hauls it in. Called that one early and drifting back into shallow right with it. Makes the over-the-shoulder grab nonchalantly. 2 down. And Craig Maddox up next. Revs with a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the fifth. Maddox's fourth season in the Atlantic League. First came here with Stan Kleiber, and he swings and drives the first one to right. Mitchell back on it, and it one-hops up and off the wall. It'll stick near the fence. Maddox will pull into second and stop there, as the former catcher, now DH, will settle with the 2-out double. Just the second hit given up by Mitch Atkins. And Maddox jumping on the first pitch, pulls it to the track in right. It is their first extra base hit of the night. And Maddox, since returning to the Atlantic League, and Southern Maryland, the first team that he had played for in the Atlantic League. His 11th game played tonight. That's his 4th double. Came in hitting just over 200. And now the current catcher, David Lyon, who takes a strike. Maddox, a former catcher here, pretty much just DHs now. Listed as an infielder these days. Lyon, a switch hitter batting left. Fouled out to the catcher his first time. The 0-1, and he swings and fouls it against the net. That cutter running right in on his knuckles. Now Atkins ahead of him quickly, trying to make that 2-out double. Just a speed bump in the proceedings. Revs with a 1-0 lead. And he stares and now steps off. And now has the one he wants. The stretch. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a foul back again. Lions stayed on that cutter from Mitch and fouled it back. Revs will return home next Friday. Long Island comes in out of the All-Star break. And that is the road ahead. Here's the stretch. Another 0-2. And he bounced the breaking ball. Cruz stays on top of it. 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error on York. No runs, 2 hits, no errors on Southern Maryland's line. Atkins ready. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Breaking ball down and in, and Lion fans on it. 4th strikeout of the night for Mitch Atkins. The 2-out double is left on. And that'll send us to the 6th here tonight. Opening game of the second half. Revs in front, 1-0.
You know, something funny happens when people buy their dream home. They can both look at the same thing and see it in an entirely different way. He sees a man cave, while she sees an art room.
Hi, my name is Ryan Scott with J.G. Wentworth Home Lending, and this has become a common theme from our happy customers. With our competitive rates, quick process, and close-on-time guarantee, why would you choose another mortgage company to finance your dreams? Call us today at 855-JGW-LEND so we can get you on your path towards home ownership.
J.G. Wentworth Home Lending will take care of all the details of purchasing your home so you can focus on what to do once you move in. You know, will that great backyard be a beautiful garden? Or a beautiful new pool? Yeah, that's one detail we'll leave up to you. Call 855-JGW-LEND today. Mortgage loans offered by J.G. Wentworth Home Lending, LLC. 3550 Commission Court, Woodbridge, Virginia. NMLS ID 2925. NMLSConsumerAccess.org. Equal housing lender.
I'm a chef. Pleasing my patrons' palates is paradise. But lately, when I hear a cheer from the dining room, it's Keno from the Pennsylvania Lottery. Sure, it could be my veggie lasagna, but chances are it's customers picking numbers to win cash with drawings every 4 minutes. Keno's fun, exciting, and you can enjoy it as an appetizer or a main course. Hey, everything tastes better with winning. Keno, it's here. Played at your favorite bar or restaurant.
Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Head of the 6th, 1-0 York. Top of the order with Jared Mitchell to begin things. He is fouled out and grounded out. And here's Britton's first pitch. It is swung on and missed. A slider from the lefty against the lefty. And Britton's been sharp here tonight. One of his better starts to date. Just the one mistake. Here's the 0-1. And a line drive down the right field line. There's a hit for Mitchell. This will roll toward the corner as he heads for second and will stop there. Leadoff double for Jared Mitchell to begin the 6th inning. And Britton tried to come in on him, and he turned on that. Smacked it over the head of the first baseman, Rodriguez. Down the line it went. And Sonko dug it out of the corner cleanly. But Mitchell's got the Revs' 4th hit of the night. They're second for extra bases and a good way to lead off the sixth. Here is Alexi Casilla. Corners pinch in. He does square. Pitch misses outside. Now they at least showed the idea of the bunt on that first pitch. Revs a 1-0 lead. Mitchell, the high socks tonight, looking extra speedy. The 1-0 and a foul back off the net. So Alexi swings away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mentioned Britton was in the Red Sox bullpen during his first big league season, 2013. They won the World Series that year, beat the Cardinals. He made 18 appearances in relief, 1-1 with a 3.86 ERA. 1-1. Now Alexi shows bunt again, but this one misses high. He turns back. He'll take a big practice cut outside of the box. 2-1. Britton, 7 appearances at the big league level the following year. Most of the year at AAA, but struggled a bit for Pawtucket. Now he's ready. Look back and steps off. 2015 and 16, he was at the AAA level in the Cubs and Tigers systems. Lifetime at AAA, a 9-15 record, 5.30 ERA. The 2-1, and not bunting. It's a swing and a foul to the screen. It's another one of those backdoor sliders. Casilla went after it. Little bit off balance. He took a big cut. Britton will go to the rosin bag. He evens it up 2-2. On the stretch. And he comes home. And a swing and a bouncer foul off the front of the third base dugout. Alexi determined here to try to hit it behind Mitchell and advance him to third. Britton determined to try to make pitches that prevent him from doing that. Mitchell leads away, led off the inning with a double. Now another 2-2 and a swing and a foul tip. Just got a piece, lunging at that slider. Foul tipped it as it bounced off of the catcher Lyons' chest protector. Revs in the third missed a chance at a run on Mitchell's ground ball. Should have advanced Witherspoon, but didn't get a good read on it. They did score an inning later on Mesa's homer. 1-0 is the lead. The pitch. And a swing and a foul tip off of Lyon, and Alexi stays alive again by just a sliver. As that rang off the catcher's face mask, we'll do it once more. Good battle here between these two. As Pinch creeps some folks out down the third base line, their mascot here. Mitchell checks around, looking over both shoulders as he gets his lead. Look back, another 2-2. And a swing and a fly ball to right. This will send Sonko back, carrying. It still takes him further back. He'll make the catch, but Mitchell walking back to second to tag, and he'll advance to third base easily. It is a productive out, and the Revs have Mitchell at third with one away. Now, Casilla battled that entire at-bat, trying to get one that he could hit to the right. Yeah, he got one that he could elevate and drive to the right. That one carried pretty deep in this deep right field here at Regency Furniture Stadium. Now the Blue Crabs will bring the infield in. Wellington Dotel, the hitter. That was an 8-pitch at bat. And the first one here, it is a slider and a called strike. As Dotel faces his former Bridgeport teammate. He is 1 for 2 tonight so far. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a drive deep left center, a line shot, and it is gone! Wellington Dotel absolutely crushes a 2-run homer to left center. And the Revs lead it 3-0 here in the top of the 6th. What a shot from Dotel, his second hit of the night. And his third home run of the year makes it 3-0 York here in the top of the 6th. The infield in. There were a bunch of ways to get the job done and bring him home. And he absolutely clobbered it. A line shot, and it was gone in an instant. Here's Melky Mesa, and he lays off a ball up and away. So the Revs, powered by a pair of home runs tonight, now lead it 3-0. Here's the 1-0, and a swing and a high fly hit deep to right center. Sonko scampers after it. He'll run down another one. Now Mesa, deep, towering drive the other way this time. But in this deep right field, it's not hit quite far enough. You're at Regency Furniture. 2 down in the inning. But Dotel's was just destroyed. He had one heck of a BP earlier today as well, we should note. Now he hit one to dead center. You do not see that often in batting practice. Here's Cuevas. He skies the first one to right center, this one not deep. And Sonko coming in from right, runs down another one as he handles all 3 outs in the inning. But Jared Mitchell, the leadoff double. They moved him up. Revs were just trying to at least get him home. And Wellington Dotel did that and brought himself home as well. Absolutely murdered that home run. His third of the year. A line drive, 2-run shot. And the Revs with a 3-0 lead as we go to the home half of the 6th.
As you clean it out, keep in mind Community Aid's looking for your lucky leftovers. After you wrap up your yard sale, donate what's left over at your closest Community Aid Drive-Up Donation Center. They're attached to each of Community Aid's incredible thrift stores in our area. Hanover, Harrisburg, Lancaster, Mechanicsburg, and Selinsgrove. Community Aid wants your lucky leftovers to help more than 750 local charities. Learn more at communityaid.net. But don't forget, give your lucky leftovers to Community Aid. Neighbors helping neighbors.
Carmen Fusco Pro Baseball and Softball Academy in New Cumberland offers a variety of lesson plans for every budget. Owner Carmen Fusco has 38 years of Major League Baseball experience, and our staff is made up entirely of professional instructors, including Carmen Fusco, Sam Knott, TJ Cronenberger, and Lisa Baker. We offer one-on-one private instruction, camps and clinics, and year-round travel ball programs focused on developing the player. We differ from other facilities because we offer professional instruction with Major League Baseball techniques. We also provide free college placement for our athletes. Conveniently located off I-83 between Harrisburg and York, check out Carmen Fusco Pro Baseball and Softball Academy in New Cumberland, and go online to FuscoProBaseball.com.
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
Hey, this is Jacoby Jones, Super Bowl champ, Dancing with the Stars. If y'all didn't vote for me, it's y'all fault I lost, but you're listening to the radio. WOYK 1350.
Revs a 3-0 lead. We head to the bottom half of the 6th, and a little more breathing room for Mitch Atkins, who delivers a strike on Francisco Rosario. Revs with a couple of big home runs tonight, but meanwhile Atkins has been razor sharp. The pitch, it's swung on and missed. Breaking ball down and in. Rosario a single, his first time. 9-1 and 2 in the order. And Atkins with the pitch. It is down and in, 1 and 2. Rosario a hit in the third, a single. Maddox a 2-out double in the fifth. That's the only 2 official base runners on Atkins. The pitch, and a swing and a miss. Breaking ball got him. Strikeout number 5. And that one fell right off the table. 1 down here in the bottom of the 6th. And we go to the top of the order, and Ryan Strasburger, he's 0 for 2 tonight. Ground out to short, and a double play ground ball to short. Atkins ready, first offering. It is trickled foul behind the plate, a curveball that he just got a piece of. The 2 hits against Atkins, the only other base runner, the catcher's interference back in the second inning. Here's the 0-1, and a breaking ball in the dirt. Take a look at our York Mitsubishi out-of-town scoreboard. And Lancaster hosting New Britain, trailing the Bees 4-0 in the 4th. 1-1, swinging a foul tip into the mitt, a high fastball there. And Atkins has it, popping pretty well tonight. 1-2 the count. And he's ready, grips it, delivers, and misses down and away, 2-2. Somerset leads the Road Warriors 1-0, that game in the 3rd inning. Sugarland win from York to Long Island. They lead the Skeeters 2-1 in the 5th. Pitch, breaking ball, strike 3 called. Atkins breaks off a nasty hook and strikes out. Strasburger looking. 3 Ks in a row for him, and that's number 6 on the night. 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. And here is Edwin Garcia, who's struck out and popped up. 3-0 the lead for York. And Atkins the pitch. Fastball called strike, outside corner. Revs scoring on the Mesa home run in the 4th and the Dotel 2-run shot in the 6th. Atkins the pitch, and a swing and a miss. Slider there, and he's got a chance to strike out the side. Dotel was joking at the cage today that there's going to be more power in the second half for him. Maybe he wasn't joking. Home run was his 3rd. Here's the 0-2, and a swing and a foul back on a fastball. He said it with a smirk, but he might have meant business. Another 0-2, and a breaking ball hooks low. Judging from that destruction that he just did, now a ball and 2 strikes to Garcia. And Atkins ready, delivers, and it's lined the other way, right field, right at Jared Mitchell. Had him shaded in. That ball was hit on the screws, but right at the Revs right fielder. It's a 1-2-3 6th inning for Mitch. And we go to the 7th here tonight in Waldorf. It's York 3, Southern Maryland 0.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving York County for more than 150 years. Always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make York County great, and to you having a great time at Peoples Bank Park. Peoples Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Planning your next visit to York? Book your stay at Courtyard by Marriott. Conveniently situated near local businesses, shopping, dining, downtown, and local attractions, Courtyard by Marriott features a state-of-the-art lobby, inviting flexible spaces to work or relax, free Wi-Fi, our well-equipped fitness center, and the Bistro, offering healthy options and refreshing choices, including Starbucks and an evening bar. Your stay is sure to be more comfortable, productive, and enjoyable than ever before. Courtyard by Marriott, 2799 Concord Road in York. Book your stay at 717-840-7840.
You'll always hit it out of the park with great Best Yet products from your neighborhood SureSave stores. Like party platters with $18.93 deli items. Team up Best Yet hot dogs with Best Yet kettle cooked chips. And get Best Yet 12 packs of soda and Best Yet Rising Crust pizzas at Sobel's Markets in Shrewsbury, Stewartstown, Whiteford, and East York. And at Nell's Market Fresh Foods in Spry.
Hi, this is United States Olympic gold medalist Jenny Finch. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on Sports Radio 1350. WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head of the seventh, 3-0. Revs lead it. Michael Burgess will lead things off. Drake Britton stays in. Both pitchers have been efficient with their pitch counts tonight. First offering to Burgess is down and away. He is lined out to first, grounded out to second. Ball that he hit his first time up hit particularly hard, but right at the first baseman. Pitch is outside. That's ball 2. Britton at 72 pitches beginning the inning. 53 strikes. He deals. And a swing and a rip right side base hit for Burgess. Rosario, the second baseman, laid out to his left, but Burgess rips it past him. Revs with their 6th hit. He's a leadoff base runner. We'll pause for station identification. This is Revolution Radio.
First in York, first in sports. Your only local sports station. The new Sports Radio 1350, WOYK, York, Pennsylvania.
Second half opener tonight from Southern Maryland. Revs 3, Blue Crabs nothing. Here is Ryan Dent, who's flying out deep to center and struck out. Britton with the pitch. It is off the plate away. I was going to award Malky Mesa with our Jimmy John's delivery of the game, but Wellington Dotel has overtaken that. 1-0, and a swing and a foul out of play, first base side. And how about those two, 3 and 4 in the order, the damage that they're doing? It is going to have to be reckoned with in the second half. The 1-1. And a line drive base hit to left. Ryan Dent rips a single. 2 on, nobody out. Burgess and Dent each with base hits to start the inning. And Luis Cruz to the plate next. Dotel's homer was our Jimmy John's delivery of the game. Jimmy John's now delivers from 3 locations in York. 970 Loucks Road, 2058 South Queen Street, and 150 Memory Lane. Jimmy John's, where fresh and fast meet. Now the manager who used to be the pitching coach here still handles their pitching, James Frisbee. He'll head out for a visit with Britton. They get a right-hander throwing. First bullpen activity they've had tonight. And the Revs really getting to Britton this third time through the order. Beginning last inning, Mitchell doubled. And then a deep flyout. Then the 2-run homer. Then a deep flyout. He got the third out rather quietly, but now 2 hard-hit line drive singles. Almost everything hit hard. 6 of the 7 batters the third time through. Here's Cruz. He hits one high and deep in left center, and it is caught just in front of the fence by Ryan Strasburger with his glove extended up. And Cruz misses a 3-run homer by maybe 2 feet. Strasburger went all the way back to the fence and ran parallel with it. A couple of steps to his left, and with the glove extended up and out to his side, he reels it in. Cruz just missed. And off the bat, thought that was going to be 6-0. Now ball loose from the Blue Crab bullpen, rolling in. All the way toward the plate. Cruz with his head down, going back into the dugout. He may have thought he got it, or at least was hopeful. He just missed. And that would have doubled the lead. 1 out, here's Witherspoon. He's 1 for 2. First pitch is ripped at third and past the diving Nina. This one into left toward the line. Burgess around third. He's going to score. Throw to third off the glove of Nina. Trying to make a backhand short hop pick. And Dent dives in head first. Looked like he would have made it anyway. He's surely in now. And it's an RBI single for Travis Witherspoon. And the Revs do add on. It's 4-0. And that'll be it for Drake Britton, who was pounded the third time through the order. Well, Cruz just missed, making it 6-0, but Witherspoon on the single does add to the lead, now 4-0. And Britton will head off. Right-hander Jason Creasy will make his way in. The third single of the inning, which has had 4 batters thus far. And Witherspoon ripping it past the diving Nina. Now he is now 2 for 3 on the night. And Creasy coming in. He'll face Jared Mitchell back at the top of the Revs order when we come back. 4-0 is the lead. First and third, still only 1 out in the 7th. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts.
Rutter's has all your favorite seafood options. Tavern battered cod sandwich, crispy fried shrimp with bada bing dipping sauce, flavorful crab and corn chowder, just to name a few. Rutter's Seafood. One try and you'll be hooked. Rutter's. Why go anywhere else for seafood?
Planning your summer vacation? Looking to take care of those long overdue home improvements? Hello, I'm Tara Hauser, Vice President of Marketing at First Capital Federal Credit Union. Make all your dreams come true with a home equity loan from First Capital FCU. For a limited time, take advantage of a 7-year home equity loan of $10,000 or more with an annual percentage rate as low as 3.99%. Visit firstcapitalfcu.com or stop by any branch to apply. First Capital, putting you first. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing lender.
First Capital Federal Credit Union.
Columbia Gas of Pennsylvania delivers natural gas to 423,000 customers. Our commitment is to do it reliably, efficiently, and most importantly, safely. If you smell, hear, or see any sign of a natural gas problem, evacuate immediately and call 911 from a safe location. The most obvious indication of a problem in your home would be a rotten egg odor. For more information on natural gas safety, visit ColumbiaGasPA.com. Columbia Gas of Pennsylvania, reminding you about natural gas safety.
Rutter's Hot Dog Extravaganza is here. Rutter's Kunzler Hot Dogs and brand new corn dogs are only 2 for $2. Our amazing Kunzler Bacon Wrapped Cheddar Dogs and sausages are only 2 for $4. Earn 2 cents on fuel for every deal purchased. Must scan rewards card. Rutter's, why go anywhere else?
Now Jason Creasy is ready to go. The right-hander takes over, and Jared Mitchell will face him first. 4-0 York. First and third, 1 out. First pitch, Witherspoon runs, and it's grounded into right field. Base hit, Mitchell. Dent will trot home. Witherspoon keeps on running to third, and the Revs with a 5-0 lead here in the top of the 7th. He ran first pitch. And Mitchell saw one that he liked to hit and swung anyway, and he greets Creasy with the RBI single on the first pitch he throws. And that hole on the right side was open for him, Witherspoon being held. And he takes advantage, his second straight hit. 2 for 4 on the night. And now Alexi at bat, and Mitchell may try to run first and third. And Creasy holds, delivers. First pitch is a swinging bunt along the first base line. It stays fair, nobody covers. And Witherspoon is in to score. Alexi with the swinging bunt hit. And he's got an RBI on it, and now it is 6-0. Revs with 3 runs home in the inning. Casilla hit that one about 30 feet. And as he outran it toward first, it hugged the grass line, staying inside the dirt. Along the grass, it never rolled off. And Creasy came over to pick up, looked up, and nobody was there to receive a throw. RBI for Casilla. Here's Dotel. He lays off a breaking ball away. And now a 6-0 lead. The Revs with 2 last inning, 3 here in the 7th to open it up. Both runners go. Pitches outside. Lyon the throw to third, and it's not in time. Mitchell is in head first. It's a double steal as Casilla follows him and takes second on it. Now everything in motion for the Revs right now. And a double steal makes it second and third, still only 1 out. Dotel already has had a big night. Creasy the stretch, the 2-0, and a breaking ball. He reached for it, fouled it away. Might have been fooled. He was sitting fastball there, but it looked like it would have been a strike anyway. Not something he chased. Mitchell's steal, his 15th. Casilla's is his 6th. Infield is back. Here's the 2-1. And a breaking ball fouled off to the right again. It's Mitchell's 65th steal all-time with York, third most. Witherspoon 4 behind with 61. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Breaking ball away. Gets Dotel. And he is now 2 for 4 on the night. 2 outs in the inning. Witherspoon would have had a steal had Mitchell not swung first pitch, but he got an RBI hit on it. I'm sure he will hear about it from his buddy Witherspoon. These two always poking at each other. Here is Malky Mesa with 2 on, 2 out. First pitch is ripped into left. There's a hit for Malky. Mitchell in to score. Casilla will be held. It's 7-0. Throw comes in toward the mound. And Malky Mesa with his second hit and second RBI of the night. And the Revs have blown this thing open quickly. Here between the 6th and 7th innings. Now the 4th run here in the 7th. Now Mesa home run earlier tonight. Now an RBI single to add one more. His second straight 2 RBI night. And here's Cuevas, first and third. First pitch is swung on and missed, going after a high, hard one. Mesa now 17 driven in his last 13 games. He is piling them up. Piling up the stakes, the ribbies. The pitch, and it misses outside, 1-1. Cuevas, the 9th hitter of the inning. He is 0 for 3 on the night, looking to get into the act himself. Pitch It is outside, 2-1. Creasy started the year with Long Island. Made 3 appearances there, struggled a bit. 25th outing for him here. He's pitched well for Southern Maryland. There's the 2-1, and a swing and a miss. Another high fastball. With the Blue Crabs 0-1 with a 2.18 ERA, 28 Ks, and 20 2/3. Was unable to hold Britain's inherited runners. He ends up charged with 6 runs on the night, all earned, in 6 1/3. 8 hits, no walks, 5 Ks, his line. 2-2. And a swing and a flare towards short and over the outstretched glove of Garcia. That finds outfield grass. And Jose Cuevas is into the act tonight. RBI single, and it's 8-0 York. A 5-run 7th inning as he muscles one over short and into shallow left center. And he picks up the RBI single. Casillas scores. Now 2 runs charged to Creasy this inning. After the first 6 of the night, went to Britton. A 5-run 7th. Mesa stopping at second on it. Cuevas on at first. And here's Burgess, who started the whole thing. First pitch is up. And he holds the hands back. Appeal to the third base ump in front of shortstop confirms that. As Bill Worthington said, no swing. It's now 11 hits for the offense. 6 of those this inning, and they'll get another lefty up. David Wayne Russo throwing. Pitch to Burgess is outside, a breaking ball, 2-0. Burgess started the whole thing with a single. First of the 6 hits. He is 1 for 3 tonight. He's hit it hard twice. Pitch is swung on, foul tip. Off of the catcher Lyons' glove and on back, 2-1. What an outburst this has been. On the stretch, the pitch. And a rip into right center. That's a base hit for Burgess. Mesa around third to score. And Cuevas will hustle into third. Michael Burgess with his second hit of the inning. As he smacks an RBI single into right center. And now 9-0 York. Courtesy of a 6-run 7th. And it was a fairly tame game. Britton having one of his better starts. Here comes James Frisbee again. And Creasy won't make it through. He was having one of his better starts aside from 2 mistakes, but it has blown up. Here in the 7th inning, 6 runs across. Creasy will exit. And the Revs are pounding the ball all over the yard. Here in this 7th inning, that's their 7th hit of the inning. 9-0 is the lead. The lefty Russo comes in. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts.
You'll always hit it out of the park with great Best Yet products from your neighborhood Sure Save stores. Like party platters with $18.93 deli items. Team up Best Yet hot dogs with Best Yet kettle cooked chips. And get Best Yet 12 packs of soda and Best Yet Rising Crust pizzas at Sauble's Markets in Shrewsbury, Stewartstown, Whiteford, and East York, and at Nell's Market Fresh Foods in Spry.
Facing a legal issue can be a frightening time. What's my course of action? How do I know who to call? Fortunately, the York County Bar Association makes it easy. Now, you only need to make one call to find the right lawyer for you. Call the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right lawyer with our Attorney Connection Lawyer Referral Service. Just call 854-8755 or visit yorkbar.com. Don't hesitate in getting the help you need. Contact the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right attorney at the right time.
You trust AAA to work at every mile. But AAA doesn't just cover your car. They can also cover your home. AAA Home Insurance protects every square foot. And when you add AAA Home Insurance to AAA Auto Insurance, you get more protection and more savings. Insurance that's not just insurance. Talk to your local AAA insurance agent today or visit AAA.com to learn more about AAA Home Insurance.
Hi, this is Mark Mason. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revs, Sports Radio 1350, WOYK.
Six runs across in the inning. It's now a 9-0 Revs lead. They have 13 hits to Southern Maryland's 2 tonight. Mitch Atkins has been dominant on the other side of the page. And the lefty David Wayne Russo takes over. The third pitcher used this inning. And the starter Britton began the inning, but roughed up and knocked out. Creasy couldn't stop the bleeding. And here's Dent, first and third, 6 runs home. First pitch is up, a slider. Well, Burgess already 2 hits this inning himself. Started the inning, just drove in the most recent run, knocking Creasy from the game. The 1-0, and Russo locates, outside corner, called strike. Dent, a base hit earlier this inning. This is the 11th hitter of the inning. He's 1 for 3 tonight with a run scored. And Russo ready. The 1-1, and it's off the plate away. The Revs this inning alone with 8 hits, all singles. They've just kept the line moving one after another. The 2-1, and a high fly ball hit pretty well right center. Vaughn chasing this one deep and gives way to Sonko, who robbed his center fielder, coming all the way over from right in deep center field to make the grab and end the inning. Deep right center. That should have been Vaughn's ball, but Sonko came all the way over to take it. And Dent with his second deep flyout of the night. He's hit it hard all night. But the Revs with 6 in the inning on 8 hits. 2 men left. They lead at 9-0. Stretch time here in Waldorf.
Everything you've worked for may be facing a hostile takeover, but step outside the boardroom and look around. Not taking care of business right now could leave you dealing with a hostile takeover by crabgrass later this summer. And broadleaf weeds are just beneath the surface, ready to take their share of your turf too. Prevent hostile takeovers. Call Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care and give your lawn a good, healthy start this year. Heritage Lawn can apply crabgrass pre-emergent and quality fertilizer now to fortify your lawn for later. HeritageLawnandLandscape.com. World-class care right in your backyard.
Neighbors not so neighborly anymore? Sick of the size of your current home? Is renting feeling like a relentless waste of money? Agent Adam knows the feeling. With a 100% contract-to-close track record, Agent Adam and Housebroker Realty will sell your home quickly and help you buyers explore new home ownership with confidence. Go to agentadamsells.com or call 717-757-9999 and ask for Agent Adam personally. That's agentadamsells.com or 717-757-9999.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving York County for more than 150 years. Always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make York County great. And to you having a great time at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Enoel Polanco, and you're listening to Your Revolution Baseball on the home of the revolution, Sport Radio 1350 WOYK.
Revs a 9-0 lead here in Southern Maryland, opening night of the second half. Game was tight, 1-0 until Dotel's 2-run homer in the sixth, and now they've blown it wide open. 9 runs, 13 hits, 1 error for York. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Blue Crabs against Atkins, who did have to wait a while. So he'll take a little extra time in his warm-ups, and he's ready to go here to begin the bottom of the 7th. The 8 hits in that inning, a season high for hits in one inning for the Revs. The 6 runs came within one of their biggest run-scoring inning of the season. They had a 7-run inning in this ballpark back on May 8th when Ross Detweiler won 12-2. By the way, the sun's setting, and there's a big cloud and out beyond left field that is completely pink with that sunset. First pitch of the inning is just outside on Devin Rodriguez leading off. 3, 4, and 5 due up. Rodriguez a fly out and a ground out tonight. A 1-0. And he swings, drives it the other way. It sends Dotel back deep, but he is there in deep left. And he puts it away for out number 1. Rodriguez hits it hard the other way. But Dotel right in front of the double doors that lead to the clubhouses and the batting cages. In deep left, right in the middle of the warning track, he's got it. Speaking of Ross Detweiler, he threw a complete game last night at AAA, but lost 2-0 against Fresno. But another great start for him. We will keep an eye. Here's Corey Vaughn, who takes a strike. Let's see if Detweiler can be the next former Rev to get called up. He's making a case for it. The 0-1, and a breaking ball in the dirt. It ricochets up off of Cruz's glove, and Vaughn catches it himself with his left hand. He is lined out to center tonight and struck out. The 1-1, and a called strike outside corner as Atkins pinpoints. Ahead 1-2. And he deals. It is in the dirt, bouncing it up there. And Detweiler, really 4 of his last 5 starts have been outstanding at AAA. And actually not at Fresno last night, it was at Albuquerque. 2-2. And a curveball, strike 3 called. Vaughn is frozen on it as Atkins breaks off another nasty hook. Strikeout number 7 on the night for him. And 2 down here in the 7th. That one started at him and had him locked up. Atkins, by the way, is at 86 pitches with 2 outs. In the 7th, 59 strikes. And here's Sonko, who's 0 for 1. Reached on a catcher's interference early in the game. First pitch, a swing and a miss. Fastball there. He does stand with his back foot on the back line of the batter's box. 2 of the 3 catcher's interferences the Revs have had this year down here have come with him at the plate. The 0-1. And that missed away. Atkins 7 strikeouts. 1 shy of matching his season high. He's an out away from matching his longest outing of the year. He's ready. The 1-1. And a swing and a high fly, left center. Witherspoon after it. It's deep and back toward the track. He's got it. As his cleats hit the dirt on the warning track, the ball in his glove. Witherspoon tracks it down, and Mitch Atkins has worked 7 spectacular scoreless innings tonight. Just 2 hits given up, no walks, 7 Ks. He goes 7 for the 3rd time, and he's held the Crabs to 2 hits. We're going to the 8th. It's the Revs 9 and the Blue Crabs nothing.
Hear that? It's the sound of summer. Sound nice? Call Kona Ice. We do it all. Schools, sporting events, parties, both corporate and birthday. You name it, we'll be there. We bring the party to you. If you need a little bit of fun in your life, we're the shaved ice truck for you. Oh, and we fundraise too. This summer, cool down with Kona Ice. Give us a call at 1-800-KONA-ICE or visit us online at www.kona-ice.com. Kona Ice. Flavor our world.
Runners know the challenge. It's not the uncompromising weather. It's not the pounding repetition. It's not knowing how to dig deep as you start the climb of that last hill. For runners, the challenge is the discipline to keep running.
Flying feet.
Casual runners, amateur runners, hardcore runners, no matter what level runner you are, Flying Feet Sports Shoes is with you every step of the way. Flying Feet has become the leader in athletic footwear and properly fitting the feet of runners throughout Central PA. Flying Feet has become the leader in athletic footwear, properly fitting the feet of runners throughout Central PA. And that holds true whether you're training or racing on roads, tracks, or trails. For those searching for that discipline, Flying Feet provides the latest shoe innovations, the accessories and equipment, and the inspiration to keep on running. Greg Baum and his staff have the knowledge and the true understanding of what running is all about. As one local runner put it, Flying Feet is family, and all runners are welcome.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes, 1511 Melrose Avenue, York, just off exit 18 of I-83.
This is Hall of Famer Jim Palmer. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on Sports Radio 1350, WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head of the 8th, 9-0 the lead. Luis Cruz goes after the first pitch, fouls it off. As David Wayne Russo stays in for the Blue Crabs. A 6-run 7th blew this thing open. And the Revs turning it into a bit of a laugher. Pitch is fouled against the screen, 2 strikes. 6 runs on 8 hits last inning, turned a fairly close game into a romp. And Atkins dominant on the other side of the equation. Russo the 0-2, and it's fouled away right side. Cruz tonight 0 for 3. In that 7th inning, he was mere feet away from a 3-run homer, which at the time would have made it 6-0. Eventually, the Revs did make it 6-0 and then some. Here's the pitch, and he swings and pops it up foul. Coming back and out of play. Revs winning the first half finale last night. Tonight, it all starts over fresh. And looking for a 1-0 start. Here to the second season in the Atlantic League. Pitch is down and away, 1-2. Postseason in sports, affectionately known as the second season, but in the Atlantic League, there's 2 regular seasons, basically. Pitch, and it misses outside, 2-2. And that is the case in many a minor league. It makes great sense, given how much rosters turn over, even at the AA level. Here's the 2-2, and it's smoked foul. He lines a smash into the seats in front of the Legends Club restaurant. And it bounces up and off the windows. It's a couple that he's hit in that section tonight. Hit hard. It'll be Cruz, Witherspoon, and Mitchell against Russo, who's ready. And he delivers. It is high and away, 3-2. Russo 1-2 with 5.28 ERA coming in. 20 outings, he has made one start. Now to 3-2. And a swing and a foul tip into the mitt. He strikes him out. Now Russo comes back to win the battle. And one down here in the 8th. Revs Baseball brought to you in part by Wolf's Bus Lines, the official transportation provider of the Revs. Got here way easier than I thought today. Traffic was no problem at all for once. Here's Witherspoon. First pitch, he swings, dribbles a foul back. He is 2 for 3. RBI and a run in that 6-run 7th. Well, Russo the 0-1. And it's swung on, fouled off, first base side. The sunset against that cloud cover and left. It's now like a deep purple with some pink mixed in. It's become picturesque here tonight. Another 0-2, and he bounces it up there. Actually overhead and kind of behind the stadium itself. Pretty bright pink sky. Pitch to Spoon, that misses outside, 2-2. And throughout much of the day, it kind of looked threatening, especially this afternoon, although forecast suggested no problem, and it was right. Pitch to Witherspoon, he grounds it third base, cut off neatly to his left. Nunez got it and squares the shoulders and throws to first, 2 down. Nice play cutting that one off over to his left. On our York Mitsubishi out-of-town scoreboard, Lancaster trails at home to New Britain 5-0. In the 7th inning, Bees have added another run. Long Island is smoking Sugarland 12-2 in the 6th. Somerset leads the Road Warriors 3-0 in the 5th. Here is Jared Mitchell. First pitch is down and away. Mitchell 2 for 4, a double, an RBI single, 2 runs, a stolen base. He's had a productive night. 1-0, and that's outside. Doubled in the 6th to lead off, scored on Dotel's homer. And then one of the 8 hits last inning. The 2-0, and he foul tips it back to the netting. Russo from Monterey, California. He went to San Jose State and began his career in the Pacific Association, signing to pitch in that part of the country to begin his pro career. Now deals, and it's fouled back against the net, 2-2. And then went to the American Association for a couple of years. Now his 2nd season with Southern Maryland. Last year, 2-4. As a reliever and a starter, he made 8 starts last year, 1 so far this year. The pitch, it just missed low. He hops at the front of the mound, almost stomping up and down, wanting to get that one. It's 3-2. Mitchell adjusts the batting gloves. And he's in and ready. The 3-2. It's in the dirt. And Mitchell works his way on. Russo screams into his glove. And perhaps the frustration centered around the previous pitch that he didn't get. Walks have been maybe his biggest problem. Coming in tonight, he's walked 20 and 30 in 2/3 innings. And that's the first walk from Blue Crab pitching tonight. Here's Casilla. He lays off a ball away. Appeal to first, confirming that he did not swing. The Revs have accounted for all of this big offensive attack themselves. No walks until that one. The 1-0 and a foul back against the net. Blue Crabs haven't given them anything tonight. No errors, no walks. It's just been this lineup swinging the bats. A big night here in the second half opener. The 1-1, and it's beaten foul down against Casilla's foot. He is 1 for 4, had a swinging bunt base hit last inning. Picked up an RBI on it, also had a steal and a run scored. Now the stretch, the 1-2, and he bounced it in front of the plate, lying a clean block. There were no multi-run plays last inning. There were 6 different RBI singles and a total of 6 runs on 8 hits. To blow this one open, the 2-2, look out, that's inside. Casilla jumps back. He works it all the way full. Revs won their second half opener in 2008 by a 9-0 final. That was in Camden. Up 9-0 tonight. Pitch is swung on, popped foul and out of play, first base side. 2011, they won the second half opener here in Southern Maryland with an even bigger offensive night, 12-2. And that was the first of a 3-game sweep here to start the second half. Their first ever series win here, and it was a sweep. Pitch. And a swing and a drive, left center field, deep in the gap, and it is down and cut off on the track, but that'll bring Mitchell around to score, and Casilla walks into second with an RBI double, and it's 10-0. Now the Revs in double digits tonight, and Casilla nailing that one deep into the gap. It landed right by the front of the track. Strasburger came over to keep it from the wall, but Mitchell able to run with 2 outs all the way. And he scores from first on it. And Casilla's got a 2-hit and 2 RBI night. And this one a double to make it 10-zip. 14th hit for the offense tonight. Here's Dotel as he looks at a strike. Mitchell scoring his 3rd run. The Revs with a big-time performance. Really in all facets of the game tonight. The offense, Atkins has been dominant. They've played good defense behind him. It is all clicked here tonight. Pitch to Dotel. It's in the dirt. 1-1. He is 2 for 4. 2-run homer back in the 6th. Mitchell continuing to do a good job out of that leadoff spot. 3 runs scored tonight. He's now got 45 runs on the year. 40 walks. Both are right near the top. Pitch is on the outside corner. Called strike. He has now scored in 12 of his last 15 games played. 1-2 on Dotel. Russo to the plate, and that skips in the dirt. Mitchell second in the league in runs scored. The walk total is 40th this inning, tying Blake Galen for the league lead. Here's a swing and a tip foul down at the feet of Dotel. Blue Crabs get a right-hander up throwing. And with the score what it is, they certainly don't want to have to bail a reliever before an inning's over, but they don't want to leave a guy out there to just get abused with his pitch count either. The 2-2, and it misses outside. Russo was in to get the final out last inning as well. Now Dotel works at full. Casilla at second, driving in the Revs' 10th run of the night. He's there with 2 outs. And Russo the pitch. It is down low. Ball 4. And Dotel is on. 3 straight have reached after he had the first 2 outs. And here comes James Frisbee. Again, though, the manager also handles their pitching, former pitching coach. And this will be a visit. They had just gotten the next guy loosening. Russo seems to be pretty upset. I think Frisbee trying to calm him down. He kind of snapped at the ball. He flipped it up to himself. Snapped it with his bare hand. And he might still be letting a pitch against Mitchell that he didn't get bother him. And it has already led to a run against him, if that's the case. Casilla followed with the RBI double. And now a walk to Dotel keeps the inning still alive. Here is Melky Mesa, who's 2 for 4. Solo homer, RBI single. First pitch, a big swing and a miss, as he tried to lift and separate on one and maybe make it 13-0 with that swing that he just took. He opened the scoring tonight, solo homer in the 4th, and it was 1-0 until the 6th. It is blown up. The 0-1, and he grounds a foul off the front of the Blue Crabs dugout. Oh, 0-2 the count as he peeks back over his shoulder toward them. Home run is 7th of the year. When he was playing through the quad injury, he was hitting for average. Well, now he's doing that in eye-opening numbers, and he's hitting for power. Pitch is swung on, hit high in the air, right center field. This one not all that deep. Sonko over from right, and he's got it to end the inning. The Revs add one more on 1 hit. 2 men left, and Russo barking at David Speranza as he walks off. His catcher, Lyon, trying to get in between and usher him into the dugout. He was bothered by that pitch earlier in the inning the entire way. He was thinking about it the whole time. And maybe not Speranza that cost him the run. Might have been his own train of thought that led to that run as Casilla burned him. 10-0 the lead as we go to the bottom of the 8th here in Southern Maryland.
Hey, it's the good-looking genius at Broadway Transmission. You know what really grinds my gears? Perfectly good cars being thrown away just because the transmission went bad. My mind slips into overdrive when someone says,
I'll just get a new car before I spend that kind of money on a transmission.
What? According to Kelley Blue Book, the average price of a new car is $32,000. Now you're going to finance that, right? There's another $6,000 to $8,000. And if you drive it off the showroom floor, it loses 20% of its value immediately. Don't forget, you also have to pay sales tax, higher insurance rates, title and registration fees, and come up with $600, $700, $800 a month depending on your interest rates for 5 years. And remember, you will still have to pay for the upkeep of the car. brakes, tires, wipers, fluids, etc. Stop! Trade your transmission, not your car.
Thanks, good-looking genius.
You're welcome, ma'am. Broadway Transmission. We'll get your ship together and save you all that dough. Visit us on the web at BroadwayTrans.com or stop in and see how it's done.
If you are facing retirement decisions, Smith, Mayer & Little Wealth Advisory Group can develop a customized retirement income plan. As specialists in retirement planning, we will guide you on Social Security benefits, 401k and retirement plan rollovers, pension choices, and distribution options. We can explain employer benefit plans and retirement systems such as PESERS and TIACREF. Smith, Mayer & Little, a wealth of knowledge about wealth. Get to know us over a cup of coffee or visit us at financialjava.com.
Janney Montgomery Scott LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Local sports on WOYK are brought to you by Maple Donuts, York's great tasting family tradition.
Hi, I'm Joel Embiid of the Philadelphia 76ers. Catch Sixers basketball all season on Sports Radio, 1350 WOYK, first in York, first in sports.
First time this year, Mitch Atkins works into the 8th, and he starts off Angeles Nina with a strike. He's got a 2-hit shutout through 7, tying his season high with 7 innings thus far. 10-0 the lead. Here's the 0-1. Man, a curveball in the dirt. Saw a little flicker of lightning off in deep left center. Nina 0 for 2. Pitch to him, and that runs inside 2-1. Atkins has been excellent. The 7 innings tying his season best. 7 strikeouts, 1 shy of it. He deals, and it's grounded toward third. Cuevas backhands. He's got it, fires, and 1 away here in the bottom of the 8th. Jam Nina, who rolled it down to Cuevas at third. He takes care of it. And Atkins, a season high 7 1/3 now. Here's Craig Maddox, who's 1 for 2, has one of the only 2 hits against him, a double in the 5th. Atkins struck him out back in the 2nd. It was the first pitch that Maddox jumped on last time up. First one this time, he lays off, and it's high and away. Well, the longest outing by a Revs pitcher this year is 9 innings. Zach Grote's complete game. Here's a rip right side, but on the ground to Casilla, knocks it down, picks up, makes the throw, 2 away. Maddox hit it sharply, but right into the grass. That helps slow it, and Alexi over to his left. Bobbled it, but stayed with it. Picked up and a clean recovery to make the throw. 2 down on ground ball outs. Here in the bottom of the 8th. 10-0 the lead. Here is David Lyon. He's fouled out to the catcher and struck out. First pitch, he looks at a strike. Off speed from Mitch, it's 0-1. Now he fires, and a breaking ball a little low. For as big of a night as the Revs have had offensively, on one side of the book, that is just about how clean the sheet is for Mitch on the other side. The 1-1, it misses outside. He has been on point here tonight. Looking for his 6th win in a row. He deals, and a swing and a foul back over the roof, 2-2. And some more lightning flickers off towards center field. This has been quite the performance from Atkins. Folks will see the 10 runs, but he has been just as good. He deals, and a swing and a miss! He got him on a high fastball. Mitch Atkins threw 8 shutout innings tonight, and it is his 8th strikeout of the game, tying a season high. His 8 innings, a new season best, and working on a 2-hit shutout as this game goes to the 9th. In the second half opener tonight, it's the Revs 10 and the Blue Crabs nothing.
There's a lot of talk out there about good health care. We all want a good plan. But step outside and take a good look at all those beautiful trees and shrubs in your yard. Do you have a plan to maintain their good health? Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care has a veteran staff of 12 fully licensed and trained tree health care professionals to rely on, including 10 certified arborists and 3 PA certified horticulturalists. So don't let your trees and shrubs fend for themselves against Mother Nature. Visit heritagelawnandlandscape.com and get world-class care right in your backyard.
When you work with an independent insurance agent, you put the power of choice to work for you. Independent agents know several companies and their coverages, which means more options. And because companies like Donegal Insurance Group use the independent agent system, you not only get quality insurance, you also save money. The independent insurance agent system. Discover the power of choice. Contact Coatman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Coatman. Coatman Kunkel Insurance.
Feeling sad or anxious all of the time? Do you wish life at home was less stressful? You've tried, but nothing seems to work. Presley Ridge is here to help. Our team of compassionate mental health professionals can help you get back in control of your life. Presley Ridge offers mental health services for all ages in York and Harrisburg. Make your appointment today. Call 717-845-6624 or visit us online at presleyridge.org/outpatient.
Hi, this is Dan Patrick. Join me weekday mornings at 9 on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
Head of the 9th, Revs with a 10-0 lead. Out hitting the Blue Crabs 14-2. Can't see the Revs bullpen from this terrible angle, so I can't tell you if anybody is loosening or not. First pitch of the 9th is over for a strike on Cuevas. New pitcher for Southern Maryland is right-hander Shane Watson. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. Cuevas 1 for 4 tonight. RBI single in that big 7th. The 0-1. And he swings, pounds a foul down off his foot. It skipped toward third with just a glancing shot off the shoe. Sanina was ready to play it, but Cuevas said right away, "That got me," and the umpires did agree. And some more lightning off in the outfield horizon. Cuevas, Burgess, and Dent this inning. Here's the 0-2, and a breaking ball hit on the ground to short. Charging up Garcia, came up with it and fires to first, 1 down. As that one shot up, and he yanked the glove up to soften it as he charged in. Makes a nice play for the first out of the inning. Watson, the old school high stirrup look. Going back to the 80s or the early 90s with that. Here's Burgess, who's 2 for 4, RBI and a run, both in the 7th inning. And he takes a strike at the knees. He had both of his hits tonight in the 7th inning. That's when you know you've had a good inning. Watson is 3-0, but he's got a 7.17 ERA in 24 outings. Here's the 0-1, and it's across for a strike. I don't think they do have anybody loosening in the bullpen. I see Roger Diaz with shin guards sitting. Here's the 0-2, and it misses high and away. Well, Atkins has been marvelously efficient tonight. A 6th straight win would be the longest streak by a Revs pitcher since 2012. Here's the 1-2, and a curveball a little high. The longest since Adam Thomas won 6 straight decisions in 2012. And the longest by a starter since Thurm set the record with 8 straight earlier in that 2012 season. He also had another streak of 7 straight wins the year before. Here's the 2-2, and a swing and a miss. Fastball away, gets Burgess, 2 down. Well, the Revs have one CG this year. It belonged to Zach Groats back on May 24th in Lancaster. Oh, thank you. Getting messages from folks that can actually see right field here that there is nobody warming. It's good to have friends in all places. Here's Ryan Dent, who takes a strike. The Blue Crabs in the bottom of the 9th will have 9-1 and 2 due up, and Atkins will be going for the CG. Here's the 0-1 to Dent, and a check swing foul, back and out of play. It has been quite the performance for the offense tonight. It has been, quite frankly, an almost unhittable one for Mitch on the mound. Here's the 0-2, and a swing and a foul off to the right. Dent is 1 for 4 tonight, a single and a run. By the way, right now, it's the longest outing for Atkins since a game against York. Last June at Somerset, he went 8 1/3. He was with the Patriots. Another 0-2, and a breaking ball just inside. Watson started to head off the mound, but he'll have to hang out there. Now ready again. He fires, and a breaking ball tapped foul. A good job from Dent there, reaching and covering. He stays alive. Watson ready, again comes home. And a swing and a fly ball, that same area in right center for Dent. Hit pretty well, but again it's caught. Sonko, the right fielder, comes over to handle it. For the 3rd time tonight, Dent hits one at least somewhat deep in right center, and it's caught. And it's a 1-2-3, top of the 9th. Revs with a 10-0 lead. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning as the story shifts back to Mitch Atkins going for the complete game. 10-0, the Revs in front.
You'll always hit it out of the park with great Best Yet products from your neighborhood SureSave stores. Like party platters with $18.93 deli items. Team up Best Yet hot dogs with Best Yet kettle cooked chips. And get Best Yet 12 packs of soda and Best Yet Rising Crust pizzas at Sauble's Markets in Shrewsbury, Stewartstown, Whiteford, and East York. And at Nell's Market Fresh Foods in Spry.
When your kids are bored, your garage is overflowing, and your patio furniture is on its last legs, you need Penn Dutch Structures. Our selection of Amish-crafted sheds, swing sets, gazebos, and outdoor furniture includes everything you need to play, relax, and entertain all year long. Shop our impressive selection of in-stock structures or work with our professionals to customize a made-to-order structure that meets all your needs. Visit Penn Dutch Structures on site at the markets at Shrewsbury, located off I-83 on the Susquehanna Trail. That's Penn Dutch Structures on site at the markets at Shrewsbury.
Want to give your child the best birthday ever without hosting, planning, or cleanup work? Book a Kona Ice birthday party at Peoples Bank Park. Parties include a 2-hour feast, goodie bags for all guests, and Penn State Children's Hospital playground wristbands. The birthday child gets a custom Revs jersey, a ceremonial first pitch, and a customized Revs birthday cake. Birthdays in the Kona Ice birthday zone during a Revs game. Best birthday ever. Details at YorkRevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
This is Hall of Fame third baseman Brooks Robinson. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revs, Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
Mitch Atkins, who pats the rosin bag against his glove hand forearm and drops it behind him at the foot of the mound. He is looking to finish what he started tonight, a 10-0 lead. Francisco Rosario leads off the bottom of the ninth. The number 9 hitter has one of the 2 hits against him. And Atkins backs off as he and Cruz will go through the signage again. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. It is a called strike on the outer half. Atkins has 4 complete games in his career. Does not have a shutout. The 0-1. And a breaking ball just outside. His last complete game, July 20th, 2014, for the AA Mississippi Braves, a 9-1 win at Birmingham. The pitch. Swing and a miss. On a cutter down and in, it's 1-2. The Revs have 8 in their history, 5 in 9-inning games. 1-2. Called third strike. Paints the outside corner. And Mitch Atkins has Rosario looking to begin the 9th inning, his 9th strikeout of the night. 1 down here in the bottom of the 9th. And a new season high in punch-outs for Mitch. And we go to the top of the order, and Ryan Strasburger. He's 0 for 3 with a K. First pitch is up and in. It has been an absolute gem. There's the 1-0, and that's just inside. David Speranza looked like he was about to call strike. He looked to the side, but the hand never went out. 2 balls, no strikes. Little flashes of lightning in the distance. The 2-0, and a swing and a miss. A fastball right at him. Strasburger went after it and whiffed. 8 1/3 now, ties the longest outing in Atkins' Atlantic League career. Here's a line drive to left. Otel fakes the catch, and it's in for a hit. The Blue Crabs' 3rd hit of the night. Strasburger, a line drive single to left. He's a 1-out base runner. It's their first hit since the 5th inning. He had retired 11 in a row, which matches the longest streak in a game by a Revs pitcher this season. McCoy, Williamson, Groats all doing it. Here's Edwin Garcia. He's 0 for 3. 1 on, 1 out. Atkins now looking for a 3-hitter. First pitch, it's over for a strike. Now, earlier this year, May 24th, Zach Groats, the 8th complete game shutout in Revs history, 5th in a 9-inning game. The 0-1, and that misses inside. And that day game in Lancaster was a 6-hitter. Walked 1, struck out 9. Atkins right now, he fires, and a swing and a pop-up. Right side of the infield, Burgess is there, so is Alexi. Casilla will take it, and that's out number 2. As Burgess pretends to be annoyed that his teammate on the right side of the infield took that one from him. But Mitch Atkins is an out away from a complete game shutout. 2 down here in the 9th. And he will face Devin Rodriguez trying to wrap it up. Revs with a 10-0 lead. Atkins tonight, no walks, 9 Ks. Rodriguez 0 for 3. He stands in. First pitch. It's lined deep but foul down the right field line toward their playground area. Strike 1. The fewest hits in a complete game by a Revs pitcher is 1. Frank Gailey in a 7-inning game last year. Chris Waters in a 9-inning game at Sugarland in 2012. 3 would be the second fewest. Pitch is beaten foul down against Rodriguez's foot. And now Atkins is a strike away from wrapping up a masterpiece here tonight. 10-0 the lead. What a way to start this second half. We'll wait a moment as Rodriguez shakes that one off. Atkins' next pitch will be his 114th. As Rodriguez takes a moment, Atkins waiting on him. What an effort it's been tonight. He looks in, peeks over at first. He's ready. The 0-2, and a swing and a miss. He struck him out on his 114th pitch of the night. Mitch Atkins records his 10th strikeout of the night. A 10 strikeout, no walk, complete game, 3-hit shutout. And the Revs win the second half opener 10-0. Here in Southern Maryland, what an absolute masterpiece from Mitch Atkins. He wins his 6th in a row. And he totally dominated here tonight in Waldorf. As the Revs surround him and file into the victory line, 1-0 in the second half, and it begins with a gem. And a huge night from the offense to boot. He didn't need any more than Melky Mesa's 4th inning home run, but they gave him a whole lot more. And the Revs with a resounding win here in the opener, 10-0 the final score. On the Revs' second 9-inning complete game shutout this season. The 9th complete game shutout in Revs history and the 6th in a 9-inning game. And Luis Cruz, some funny business as he caught that 27th out. Atkins approached him. He thought Luis was going to hand him the ball, and he threw it all the way out toward Ryan Dent at shortstop for some reason. Just to mess with Mitch, I suppose. But he has been absolutely brilliant, and tonight, his best, and one of the best performances, quite frankly, in Revs history. In a single game on the mound, 9 innings, no runs, 3 hits, no walks, 10 strikeouts. For Mitch Atkins, who goes the distance, 114 pitches, 77 strikes. And the Revs win it 10-0 here at Southern Maryland. The 3-hitter is the second fewest in a 9-inning shutout in Revs history. Again, the fewest was Chris Waters' 1-hitter September 18th of 2012 at Sugarland. But Mitch Atkins with a 3-hit shutout tonight, and that was fun to watch. Revs walk across the field to the clubhouse and left. It's always a little more pleasant After a performance like this, 10-0 is the final score. Stay tuned. Post-game show is coming up next.
Sick and injured children deserve every chance to get better. And at Your Children's Miracle Network Hospital, they get the best care. Every day they give kids the chance to walk, to talk, to laugh, and to smile again. But miracles never come easy. That's why, as great as children's hospitals are, they need our support. So go online, learn about your local CMN hospital, and make a gift. Put your money where the miracles are.
Sponsored by PSECU.
Presley Ridge believes that strong families are the foundation for strong communities. With compassionate and caring professionals, Presley Ridge offers individual, child, and family therapy in addition to foster care and other in-community services. To learn more about Presley Ridge and their impact on families right here in our community, visit presleyridge.org or call 717-845-6624. That's 717-845-6624.
Can't get enough of the birds? WOYK has you covered. Join us all season on Mondays at 6 for the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by award-winning Orioles and National Baseball writer Dan Connolly from BaltimoreBaseball.com. Exclusive in-depth interviews plus the latest insight and analysis on the Orioles every week. Talking baseball with the birds, Mondays at 6. The Baltimore Baseball Show on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
This hour on WOYK is brought to you by Maple Donuts. Quality you can see.
Need to get some cash? No problem. Head to Royal Farms, step up to the ATM, and
get your cash for nothing, cause there is no fee.
Yep, that's the way we do it at Royal Farms. Some retailers charge to use their ATMs. We don't. Our ATMs are surcharge-free, so you can always get
cash for nothing, cause there is no fee.
Anytime at all Royal Farms ATMs.
A bank or credit card fee may apply.
Remember rushing to the newspaper in the morning to read all about that Revs game from the night before? Was it? Yeah, that was a long time ago. We barely remember that too. Sports Radio 1350 is your home for local sports, and we're taking care of that news void in your life. Get your York Revolution game articles delivered right to your inbox every morning, courtesy of WOYK. Simply log on to YorkRevolution.com and click to sign up to receive daily game recaps right to your inbox. Keep up to date every day as the York Revolution go for another Atlantic League title. We're your source for local sports. Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports. Remember when an app was listen only? Oh yeah, that was kind of us, wasn't it? Well, we have a new app. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores and take Sports Radio 1350 on the go like never before. Listen on the go like always, and now get easier access to archived games and programs on demand. Watch WOYK game broadcasts on YouTube and so much more. Search the new WOYK on the Apple and Google Play stores and download today. It's not just an app, it's a lifestyle. Sports Radio 1350. First in York, first in sports.
Revs win it tonight, 10-0, the final score, as we welcome you to the post-game show. Daryl Henry with you from Southern Maryland, as the Revs are 1-0 to start the second half, back-to-back wins overall, and the story tonight for a while was the offense. Then it became Mitch Atkins, who fires a 3-hit shutout, no walks, 10 strikeouts. He is your Kochman Kunkel Insurance Group player of the game tonight. Big night for the offense, but one of the great pitching performances in Revs history from Mitch Atkins tonight. And we'll have to go back and look. A couple of things that we'll need a little more time to discern. Officially the last time that he struck out double digits in a game, but he has been a strikeout pitcher throughout his career. But I am confident in saying that it is the most strikeouts in a complete game shutout in Revs history. We will confirm that, but I do believe that is the first 10 strikeout performance in a complete game shutout. The 3-hitter is the second best performance in a 9-inning shutout in Revs history, behind Chris Waters' 1-hitter back in 2012. And again, for the Revs, it's the 9th complete game shutout, the 6th in a 9-inning game, and 2nd this season. Zach Groats did it back on May 24th in Lancaster. For Mitch Atkins, it's the 5th complete game of his career, and believe it or not, the first complete game shutout of his pro career here tonight. 114 pitches, 77 strikes, and it was outstanding. The only base runners, catcher's interference in the 2nd, a single from Francisco Rosario in the 3rd that was erased on a double play, Craig Maddox a 2-out double in the 5th, and then Ryan Strasburger's 1-out single in the 9th inning. And again, just an absolutely brilliant effort from Mitch. It's his 6th consecutive win. He's now 6-3. It's the Revs' longest winning streak since Adam Thomas won 6 in a row out of the bullpen in 2012. The longest by a starter since Corey Thurman set the record for the team with 8 straight wins earlier in that 2012 season. And he had also won 7 in a row at one point the previous year. Mitch Atkins now the 3rd best winning streak, 3rd longest winning streak by a starter in team history, and the 2nd individual in Revs history to win 6 straight or more as a starter, joining only Thurm, who had that 7-game streak and an 8-game streak. And overall, tied for the 3rd longest streak in team history with Thomas, who did it out of the bullpen. Offensively tonight, it was scoreless until the 4th when Malky Mesa launched a home run to left field. And then in the 6th, Wellington Dotel crushing a 2-run shot to left center to make it 3-0. And the floodgates opened in the 7th as the Revs rallied for 6 runs on 8 hits. Burgess and Dent led off with singles with 1 out. Witherspoon an RBI hit. Then Mitchell an RBI single. Alexi Casilla a swinging bunt RBI single. He and Mitchell double stole, taking 2nd and 3rd on a pair of steals. And then with 2 outs, Malky Mesa drove home one of them on an RBI single. Cuevas brought home the other on an RBI hit. And Burgess, who started the inning with a single, picked up one more, driving in another run to make it 9-0 at the time. In the 8th inning, Mitchell reaching on a 2-out walk, and he scored his 3rd run of the night when Alexi Casilla pounded an RBI double to the gap in left center, and that made it 10-0, and that's where it would end up, with the Revs winning big here on the road tonight. 10-0 the final. Your totals in this one for the Revs: 10 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They leave 6 on base. Southern Maryland shut out on 3 hits, no errors. They leave 3. The win goes to Mitch Atkins. He is 6-3. The loss to Drake Britton. He is 3-5. Time of the game, 2 hours, 43 minutes. Played in front of 3,117 here at Regency Furniture Stadium tonight. We will wrap it up with a look at our York Mitsubishi Atlantic League scoreboard here tonight. Long Island poured it on against Sugar Land and won 12-4 in their second half opener. Lancaster trailing in the bottom of the 9th, 5-1 at home against New Britain. And in the bottom of the 7th inning, Somerset leads the Road Warriors 5-1 at TD Bank Ballpark. That is your York Mitsubishi Atlantic League scoreboard here tonight. Revs have won back-to-back. They are 1-0 in the second half, and they will try to make it 2-0 tomorrow night. Another 6:35 first pitch. We'll be on at 6:15 for the pregame. And tomorrow it's Logan Williamson getting the ball. His first start here since he really dominated the Blue Crabs in Game 4 of the Division Series last year, winning the clincher that put the Revs into the championship series last season. He will get the ball tomorrow night, and the Blue Crabs countering tomorrow with Brett Marshall, former Sugar Land Skeeter, who was released earlier this year, off to a pretty good start with his new team. He's 2-1 with a 2.14 ERA with the Blue Crabs. Again, 6:15 our airtime tomorrow. We hope you can join us then. Coming up tonight, we've got post-game Keystone Kickoff presented by Neighborhood Sure Save Markets. As with the 4th of July coming on Wednesday, we did not have the show to air on Thursday morning, so we will air one of the episodes for this week tonight, a new one tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. as we look ahead. Penn State football season, a little less than 2 months away. So we've got that program coming up next. And again, we're back with you tomorrow night at 6:15. We hope you can join us then. Until then, Darrell Henry saying so long from Regency Furniture Stadium in Waldorf. Again, the final tonight, it's the Revs 10 and the Blue Crabs nothing. Thanks a lot for listening. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll talk to you tomorrow at 6:15 for the pregame right here on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
Thank you for listening to the Atlantic League champion York Revolution on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. Catch the Revs all season on York's only place for local sports. Tune in 20 minutes before first pitch for a trip to the clubhouse with player interviews and the manager Mark Mason every game. Listen throughout the day for the Revs Report and check out WOYK1350.com for highlights and features on York's pro team. The Atlantic League champion York Revolution, all season on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports. Now we return to our regularly scheduled programming already in progress on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK, York.